Back by popular demand here, Decadent Choco Cake Tower Tray 18, my friends. This one is a doozy and fairly difficult, and we got all the things to help you get by this here today because many of you have asked. And on top of that, we're going to give you a couple teams, a number of strategies to help you get by this because I know many of you are asking, and we're going to deliver for you in today's episode. Thank you for tuning in. As always, if you enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. Only 5% of you do, and there's over millions of you that watch this channel every month, so thank you for that. So make sure you do that. Additionally, my friends, if you got a question, if you got a comment, do let us know because we'd love to hear from you, and we'd love to see you in our amazing community Discord server. All right, so let's get to it here today. Tray 18, we've got a couple of recommended cookies here. Dark cacao, we got choco drizzle, and dark choco cookie. Couple things about this one here. First and foremost, before we get into it with the one who consumes apathy, we have special conditions. In this battle, cookies will have certain stats adjusted. Min cookie level 70, skill level 70, min grades 5-star, bond sugar gnome, laboratory costume sets, guild level, guild relics, landmark, statue of heroic radiance, topping bonus effects. So again, the biggest thing is biscuits, my friends. Yes, yes, yes. Very, very important here. Now, a couple things here that you do face. You face the yin and the yang. The yang gauge increases when enemies attack, and the yin gauge increases when allies attack or inflict darkness type damage. Enemies gain buffs when the yang gauge is full, and allies gain buffs when the yin gauge is full. Use the tactical skill to boost the yin gauge and remove buffs from enemies. All right, so a couple things here in the one who consumes apathy. This boss has increased base crit percent and crit damage and gains various buffs whenever their HP drops below a certain level. Utilize darkness type cookies. So the big one here is this thing can do a full heal. I heard it time and time again in the comments. Many of you keep saying it's got a full heal. How do I stop this thing? So we're going to give a couple ways to make it happen here. And additionally here, it's got Indomitable Will. After receiving a certain amount of regular attacks damage over a given period of time, cast a debuff that will greatly reduce attack and attack speed regardless of debuff immunity. And then we got Touch of Meaninglessness here. We got Whispers of Apathy. We have Radiance of Apathy. Here it is. Deals damage to targets, removing debuffs, and restores own HP. So you need to shut down the heal. And then additionally here, we do have the Brush of White Ink applies apathy. So the biggest thing when it comes to apathy, there are only two cookies that can deal with apathy. We have Peach Blossom and we have Mystic Flower. You can either have those two in your team, only one is needed. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. Additionally, in terms of recommended cookies, we got Dark Cacao, we got Choco Drizzle, and Dark Choco Cookie. The big thing about Dark Cacao is this does shut down healing. It's a huge, huge cookie for that. We've talked about this in the Alliance runs many times. So this is, again, one of the key areas. If you don't have this cookie, you can try to apply other cookies that reduce healing effects, okay? So a couple things here. We're going to start with our Dark Cacao team right here. So what we've done is this. We've got Dark Cacao. We've got Choco Drizzle. We're running Black Raisin here in terms of the cookie for more buffing. We also have Peach Blossom here. You can flip Peach Blossom in for Mystic Flower if you want, and then we're using Eternal Sugar. So essentially we're doing shutting down the healing here with Dark Cacao. We got Peach Blossom and 3 damage dealers, 1 non-cookie that is not darkness type. You could try for another darkness type, those kinds of things. You could put fire in here, spirit. You can do Wind Archer, those kinds of things. So giving you an idea on how to leverage this particular team. In terms of our treasures, we're stacked on Old Pilgrim Scroll, Sleepyhead's Jelly Watch, and Dream Conductor's Whistle, okay? Very important there. Again, the gear, a couple things here on the gear. We do have all the gear guides on the channel. The big one here for Dark Cacao is we're actually on cooldown. We're doing cooldown to keep that inflict or keep the non-healing stuff alive and in play, okay? Next, we got Peach Blossom again on cooldown for the apathy. Here we got attack with Choco Drizzle. Here we got lots of attack as well. And then last but not least, we're actually on cooldown here to keep the application up for the bonuses from that perspective, okay? Something else you could try in that spot could be something like a Linzer, or maybe you want to try the bunny. for some alternative options with this team. All right, 2.1 million damage. Let's go ahead and run through it here so you can see exactly how this is going to work with this team. And always, it is a nice time to like and subscribe. Here you'll find, as we're going in here, you can see each of these things. Fatal Wound, we have crit damage down, we have Consuming Darkness in there, we have Gloom, we have Delightful Temptation. All of our stacks, now we get one right there, attack up, everything got wiped, but now we're reapplying it. You'll see over time, One Who Consumes Apathy will gain a little bit of health back, but we are able to continue to shut it down with Dark Cacao here. Generally, when that buff comes in, here we go, here we go. Let's go, team, come on. It's going to be close. 25 seconds here to try and get by and shut it down. We're right on the edge. Look at that last heal. Come on, team. We got it. Oh, so fast, so furious, and so close. Look at that. 0.5, 0.3 seconds, whatever you want to say there. It is so close, my friends. We got it done. So that's one of the things that you can pay attention to. I'm so excited because of that. When it comes to this particular team and style, maybe Mystic Flower is going to help you a little bit better. Maybe you're going to have more Ascended cookies, those kinds of things, or upgrade cookies. Maybe you want to move Black Raisin over to attack instead. There are various ways to make it happen, and we just got by through the skin on our teeth there. All right, so that is our first team, and look, the big thing there to pay attention to is when you are running Dark Cacao, you are shutting down that heal stream by the One Who Consumes Apathy, so you're not getting that full recovery. You are getting some recoveries out of it though, so that is one of the keys. Try again, as we like to say, because of sometimes that RNG can swing and make a difference. All right, so next we have another team. This team is a more powerful team in terms of just raw damage. We're not using darkness, we're not shutting down any of the healing. We're gonna go for it and try and just take this thing down as fast as possible. Now, a couple things here when we use this one. Again, we're using Peach Blossom. You can use Mystic Flower. I just wanted to use Peach Blossom here to showcase that in this particular team. Additionally, here we're on Dream Conductor's Whistle, Old Program Scroll, and Sleepyhead's Jelly Watch. And then what we're doing in terms of our gear, very attack forward, cooldown. Here again, lots of attack. Here we're on attack and cooldown. And last but not least, we're going to move off the damage resist bypass and go over to attack and attack speed there. Lots of attack, my friends. So we are fully loaded, 2.5 million, and we're going to go for it here and just absolutely pound through. Now, ideally, what's going to happen and what you're going to see is even with this fast damage with this team that we can put in, it will absolutely wreck. However, what's going to happen is One Who Consumes Apathy is going to do a massive heal on us. We're going to make it happen. Here it comes. Look at this. This is what many players have talked about, the full heal. Just like that, we got through it. It will only do one, at least is what we can see here, because we're able to burn through it so fast that the first time we just trigger that heal, and then the second time through, we just absolutely smoke it just like that. Look at that, 40 seconds left. That is a speed run for sure when it comes to Decadent Choco Cake Tower Tray 18, my friends. Incredible there. We saw the full heal, like I said. We're able to shut it down, not get it again. We're able to do so much damage that it can't heal, take everything off of the apathy here with Peach Blossom. Well, my friends, that is a successful Tray 18 here today with two teams, two different strategies, and working through all the different ideas, combinations, tips, and tricks to help you be successful here on Tray 18, taking down One Who Consumes Apathy. With that, I truly hope you enjoyed today's episode and guide. If you still have a question, if you got a comment, let me know, because I love to hear from you as always, and we'd love to see you in our amazing community and Discord server. On top of that, thank you for tuning in today. I appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as we continue to grow such an amazing community, and thank you so much to our members, where you do get a chance to win Braverse packs and coupons for crystals and rainbow cubes. Additionally, we have our affiliate links, swag, and merch store, all great ways to support. Don't forget my socials, @me, chat me, stay connected, my friends. With that, we crushed it. Decadent Choco Cake Tower Tray 18, back by popular demand, just for you. With that, until next time, keep on running.